Happy that we won. It was a very unusual and unique night of football. Um, the outcome was a good outcome. I think that's a good score, and I think we played pretty dominating football. But we really didn't play real well on offense. We were very inconsistent, and our didn't really have our rhythm. We had some substitution errors. I had to burn a couple timeouts early, um, and we just really weren't in sync. Strauss obviously played well enough to win, and he showed what he was capable of doing. But, we misfired on a couple open throws, and our timing just wasn't quite right. We get a fumble early with Ben Edwards, one of our best football players, and first play of the game, Sam Rolla drops the ball, so there were some things that are of concern, to me. But defensively, I think we were there for 60 minutes. That was extremely encouraging. It's very, very difficult to pitch a shutout. So I was very pleased with the defense. I think that we've had a lot of history playing this offense right here, and I thought with the extra time during camp and the extra film study that we really had some answers for their base stuff. And we kind of forced them to do some stuff that they weren't as comfortable doing. Thus, we really controlled the game defensively. We came out there today and kicked our extra points and field goals. That was a huge, huge plus. Knowing that that was a question, heading into spring and heading into the summer camp. In addition to that, I had two guys punt the football for us tonight. David didn't hit it real good on his one, but I thought Joe hit it pretty good twice. So we got some options there. And then I think probably the most significant thing, we ran the football, pretty good, and with some power, with some authority. We got Jacoby. He really showed some flashes and some signs. I thought that Seth, in small doses showed what he's going to be capable of doing carrying the football. And TJ Moon's got a real skill set as a big back with good vision and good feet. So those were some of the things that we were kind of in question heading into the front end of the season. I think we came out tonight feeling pretty good about those question marks. But our flow on offense was not real good. Our communication wasn't real good. Mike was having a hard time getting the signals from Coach Fontel Mines, and we just were not where we needed to be. So that was disappointing. We're going to have to play a whole lot better here next week down in Raleigh. I say this without any hesitation. I have great respect for VMI, the Keydets, their institution, their head football coach, Sparky Woods, and their student athletes. Our initial drive was pretty good. I mean, we did show some signs early of being in precision. But we just got a little bit flustered, and I was surprised. So I was surprised. I thought that we would have been a little more consistent offensively in that area. We had a chance to probably really score a lot of points tonight, and I'm not really, my mindset is never to go out there and try to score as many points as I can. I think it was evidence in what we did late in the football game. But we did miss on some opportunities, and we're going to have to take a good hard look at it, and hopefully we'll learn from it and get it corrected here this week. I was pleased with the way we responded. I mean, we didn't necessarily come out here and explode offensively, but we certainly reestablished ourselves, took control of the game, and I can't say enough about that defense. Our defense, this quarterback's a good player. I've seen Cordenbrock play very well on a number of occasions. He played well here in 2011. And in the same season when I was at Liberty, he went down there and he played his career game. And I mean, he played, they had us on the wire, on the ropes. So I had a lot of respect for him and for these kids. So I thought we came out ready to play there in the second half. I thought they would too, though. They're a regimented, disciplined type of outfit. And I thought that they would. And I was pleased with how they did handle that. Well, we'll continue to evaluate. I think the way we're set up right now is, though, we have talent and we have depth. And we're continuing to just find out the things that Shane can do to add to our core of receivers. And we have a couple packages where he's in there in the quarterback position. Obviously, he's in the slot, and he does other things. But, it's an accurate assessment right now. When we run that first group out there, those guys have a little better grasp of the offense right now. They have a little more versatility in knowing all the positions. But his role will continue to grow, and I'm sure in a given week he may be the guy we're in here talking about making a play and winning a football game for us. I was real pleased with what I saw, right at 97 yards, right on 8 carries, 95, I'm sorry, with the net. And he's been looking good in camp. He really came on during the course of the camp. And the neat thing tonight for me with our running backs is they all did what we thought they could do in terms of what they can bring to the table. Jacoby's quick. He hits it up in there. He can come out the backside. Seth is just big, physical, hard runner. He's hard to tackle. Then Jacoby's got a real nice tempo to him, and TJ, in terms of seeing, cutting, and then he's physical. So I was real pleased with Jacoby, but I was pleased with what those other 2 kids did because that's kind of what they need to do for us in this offense.